What's up, everybody? We are the Benchwarmers. My name is Diego. I'm joined today in the studio by a very special and decorated guest. But before we get to the introductions, we have Ricky and we have Edgar over live in our Benchwarmer studio. If you guys can wave to the camera. What's up, guys? And
what's going on? What's going on?
Hello,
someone
Benchies.
that's very integral to our behind the scenes. We have Marco doing all the technical work. He may not be showing up for this video, but I assure you that he's with us every step of the way. And without further ado, I want to just open it up to the honored guest of the evening. He's much better known as the Argentinian Santa Claus for some people. He was called 2011's favorite soccer personality. He's described by SB Nation as the David Alaba of sports broadcasters because he does it all. El Presidente Fiore, everybody. Presidente.
Yeah, right.
Presidente Fiore.
Mira, let me show you this.
Hey. That's right.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's right. El Presidente.
Presidente Fiore.
Very good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. We're doing great. How are you? You're in Miami's right now. You're in better weather than we are.
Yeah, I'm in Miami Beach actually. So I have the beach right in front of me. It's dark now, but I'm sure it's warm outside. What are you?
Well, right now we're in New Jersey. The studio's in New Jersey. We've been on the East Coast this whole time. We know that New Jersey is very dear to you, so hopefully we have a bit of a personal connection from here on out. How about that?
Of course, man. I'm from Hoboken, New Jersey.
All right.
All right.
Let's go. Yeah.
Hoboken's our favorite town.
And I went to Montclair State University.
That's right. You are a graduate from Montclair State.
I didn't graduate from there. But I was a 4.0 student.
Well, we're gonna say you graduated into better things because you say, we'll jump right into it. You describe yourself as not a journalist. You said many times, no soy periodista.
Right.
You put your hat on many things. You've done tourism. You've done some other odd jobs in New York, painting fire escape ladders, right?
Yeah. You've been doing your research, man. Yeah.
Hey, if I thought I was a super fan before getting on this call, I'm even more of a fan now that we have your details because we could probably say not New Jersey born, but New Jersey bred because a lot of the time you spend here. But we want to move the questions to the present. We can talk about the past a little later. So the present right now, Presidente, what do you feel? Give us your thoughts on how this current pandemic situation has affected your consumption of soccer. How have you coped with consuming soccer during these days?
Well, to tell you the truth, it's kind of odd because I've been watching more soccer than when we have the normal, days without the pandemic. And you will say, why? Well, because, I'm home most of the time. And usually in the normal times before the pandemic, I'm traveling a lot. So I've been on a plane pretty much every week or every other week. So I concentrate in La Liga because I'm working with Bein Sports, which we have La Liga with us and Leon. But mostly I concentrate on La Liga. Now, since I was home when soccer returned to the fields, I've been watching more of the Bundesliga and then more of the Premier League, and then I start to watch La Liga every single game because it was if you remember when the Liga came back, it was 39 days and I think it was like 100 games. Every day was 3 games every single day in Bein Sports. So I've been watching pretty much 2 games a day, and then when we start the MLS is back, I start to watch all the MLS games, and at the end of the day, then we start when they restarted with the UEFA, the Champions League and the Europa League. Then I start to watch those. So all of a sudden, I can tell you that I'm consuming much more soccer now, the last 3 months than before.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I am going to tell my wife that I need to watch as much football as El Presidente does.
Right,
if I want to
right.
be as good as him someday. So
Good
you
luck
gotta
with that.
understand that my 6-7 hours a weekend watching soccer is completely normal.
You
No lo
tell her.
entiende,
You tell
pero
her. The other good thing about it is that because now you can watch soccer, pretty much anywhere. So during the weekends, I go with my girlfriend to the beach, but I still have my iPad and my phone, so you can still get a conversation and then watch a little bit of the game, and then go to the water, come back, get a little sun, go back to the game. So it was nonstop. It was nonstop, and now the MLS is back again to the regular season. So the day after tomorrow, we start back with my team, with Inter Miami. We start to do the broadcasting here. So it's a lot of work, actually. It's a lot of work.
I have a quick question. I want to open it up
with the phone and the iPad.
Yeah, I wanna open it up to Ricky and Edgar in the studio. They had some questions about your thoughts for this season's Champions League, because although MLS is back and the tournament is over, the regular season is coming up. We have two big finals. There's one tomorrow and there's one on Sunday. So Edgar and Ricky, take it.
look, my point of view is Mbappe said what farmers leagues, okay? I know he's saying that those Ligue 1 and the Bundesliga are not farmers leagues. I get it. Absolutely. But it's the top number one PSG who got a lot of money thrown into them to finally get to the Champions League. And then you have the Bundesliga, which is basically Bayern Munich, who has constantly won this league. For what team is it more important for them to win? Is it more important for Bayern or is it more important for PSG?
Well, I think that because of the PSG never won, the Champions League, it's going to be more important for them. For Bayern Munich, obviously, it's important because they got a great team. You see, they got a streak of 10 games winning and making so much scoring that it's unbelievable. They should win the Champions League, and it's very important for the team in Germany. But for the money that PSG spent over the years, and like I said, because they never won the Orejona before, I think it's more important for them. It's a lot of money year after year after year, and they don't have results, to show. They only have the league, But again, in every single country, pretty much except Spain, the league is always, when they started, that it's going to be PSG, Bayern Munich, and Juventus, and then in England, in England and Spain, you can say that there are 3 or 4 that they can go all the way to the end. But for Bundesliga, it's Bayern, and for the League On is the PSG. So I will say that's going to be a great game. I've been watching every single game, since they restarted it, and Bayern Munich is very dangerous, but they have to, try to score early and try to get all the opportunities like they did against Lyon, because Lyon could have been, easily 2-0 in the beginning, and they will be completely difficult and different from for the Bayern Munich. They will have to go, 0-2. In the beginning of the game, and it could easily be like that. It's just that Lyon didn't convert the chances, and then Gnabry make an amazing goal. So I think that Bayern Munich is an excellent team, and they have so many things that are on their side, but they have to score early. And if it's the other way around, like I don't think that Mbappe and Neymar. Well, Neymar missed a lot of goals lately, but I don't think that Mbappe will miss so many goals like they did Lyon.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
when I think back to the Lyon game, they should have finished it. Bayern shouldn't be in this final. Mbappe had an open net. Now, I keep hearing that Neuer did a great job by forcing him wide, but Mbappe has no excuse. I mean, not Mbappe, Depay has no excuse.
No,
Depay,
it. Memphis Depay got no excuse for those misses, especially again, Lyon, the team that he was in the 7th position when the league was canceled. It's not once in a lifetime, but I mean, lately for Lyon to reach to this stage is very, very unusual. So when you are in front of the goalkeeper and you have Bayern Munich against the ropes, you can't let him go. You can't let him just score on you on the very first chance they have on the other goal. So it was really a disaster for Lyon. It was really a disaster.
I'm interested in seeing what PSG is going to do, because last year when Liverpool played against Bayern Munich, we did a great job. I'm a Liverpool fan, right? So I'm obviously going to bring them in every time. But my point is, Neuer has a steps out quickly. He's quick to go be the last man. He got caught out by Mane last year. He turned him around, put in the first goal, and then after that point, Liverpool took it. It looks like he made the same mistake again in this game against Lyon, where he got caught out, and luckily Memphis Depay couldn't score. If it's Mbappe, if it's Neymar, that's not going to happen. Neuer's
but like I said,
Neymar
missed a couple of easy goals also, that they were, hitting the post and didn't get the right angle. But you can't count that he's going to be missing all those goals again. If they're going to be in front of Neuer and they have the chance that Lyon has in the very beginning of the game against Bayern, like you said, I don't think they're gonna miss it that match. No, I don't think that Bayern will be so lucky again.
Who do you think has the better defense though? Because I think it's gonna come down to the defenses. Who can keep the other attacking team out?
Yeah. Well, I like Bayern. The thing is that they give a lot of spaces because they try to pressure really high, and sometimes Boateng got a good game here now. But remember when we were laughing about Boateng against Messi, a couple of years ago, when they, he's not a spring chicken, man. So Mbappe must just pass him by, Yes. So I know you see the numbers. They don't score on them very easily. Also, he's a great goalkeeper in Neuer, but again, if they got high pressure, they have to be very alert that PSG is gonna go, right on their backs, and it's gonna be very difficult to stop them.
What do you think about coaches at these big games changing their tactics? I've seen it happen before where they get so nervous, they overthink the game, and then one of the two coaches changes their tactics. And usually it goes completely wrong.
Like Guardiola did.
No lo quería decir, pero yeah.
Ouch.
Well, no, I mean everybody saw that they were, he was a little too defensive. The same thing happened with Simeone. Simeone got the chance also to get. How can you leave Joao Felix on the bench like you guys, like being a bench warmer?
Hey, it's a good spot, man. Yeah. No pressure.
Yeah, no. I mean, for you guys, it's fine. But when you have Joao Felix as a bench warmer, I think it's difficult. I saw him play. I saw him playing before in Portugal, and I saw him, that he can. And I saw him live also in, playing with Atletico Madrid, which is completely different than watching him on television. And he makes a big difference. So for a game that you have to win, especially when there were this kind of Champions League, that it was only one game, that you don't have the chance to, okay, I got the second leg at home and I will try to to reverse whatever happened in the first leg. You can't leave your one of the best men in your team in the bench. He put it in. He created the penalty. He converted the penalty. So how come he was in the bench in the beginning? He didn't have any physical problems.
I agree. I mean, Simeone, Pep, they got their tactics completely wrong. They didn't trust what they were doing. I'm hoping that on Sunday, both teams trust their tactics and just go all out football, attacking football. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Not like last year's, because last year's was very boring. I mean, the handball at the beginning was whack. So this year, I think it's going to be much, much better. I don't want to be disappointed. I need something to lift my spirits. I think it's going to be a good game. Definitely. On paper, it looks great.
¿Será que Neymar lo puede hacer?
Well,
I mean, this is what he wanted, right?
This is what the PSG wanted. Especially the owners, man.
Yeah.
Sure.
Diego, what do you think, man? You think Neymar's going to do it?
I have to be honest. I'm not a big fan of Neymar's antics, and I've gotten a lot of stick from the rest of the guys for calling him out. One of the things that he promised to do once he left Barcelona is to get PSG, like you said, La Orejona, the big one. And he still hasn't done it after a few years of being there. Is this the moment for him to do it? I think against Bayern, I will finally be corrected.
I hope so, man. Because
he was
the one thing I noticed,
he was injured. Neymar was injured, the previous year, so it really affected him. But like you said, he's not. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a friend of his, and I don't know what's going on, inside the team. But but the things that we all know, that he's going in a big parties when he's injured and things like that. He's very talented, but you need more than that.
The truth is, because of the situation we're in, he can't go partying. Clubs are shut down. Maybe he's focusing now.
Yeah,
well,
some
not
of the players still did a lot of parties, and then they were infected, and then
that's true.
They created a lot of problems in Mexico, in Real Madrid also. So who knows?
I want to switch topics really quick right now, Presidente, if you'd allow us. So we spoke. You mentioned actually. You brought up while you were speaking something about the average fan, and I remember hearing you had said that the average fan isn't really hardcore into tactics. They don't really pay attention to whether they lined up 3-5-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-3. That doesn't matter. What matters is that they win. I want to get your
not only that they win, and I'm not changing my my opinion.
Okay.
I don't think that they only care about that they win, but they care about watching the game without so many analysis. I understand. I live into this. I've been doing television for over 30 years. I've been doing sports for so many years. I know that is the job of the many colleagues, and I did it too, and we are doing it right now. But this is a niche for me. This is not the average fan.
Mm-hmm.
This is people like you guys and me and many of the people that they do play-by-play and analysis on TV, that they love and breathe football, ex-players or people that love football more than anything in their lives, and they wanted to dissect everything, and they want to, and sometimes they make me feel like they want me to teach me what's going on, or they are, there are people that they wanted to be a coach and they didn't make it to be a coach, like many people that want to be a player and they didn't make it to be a professional player, and then they want to teach, the audience what they think they know that is, 100% right. My take is that the people who stands on the on the stadium and they go to the stands and pay their ticket, I would say that a high percentage, they don't go by tactics or analysis or if it's a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 or if they got two carrileros or if they are switching. They like to go and watch the game.
Right.
They are knowledge. They know their stuff. They know soccer. They love the sport. They put money to go and to see a team or to see a game, but they are not, so into the game that they will digest everything that the analysts throw at us. All the pundits, they are doing a great job for the people that they love to sit down and watch hours and hours and hours. But there is not all the people are like that. When I was in Univision and I did 7 World Cups as a main host, I was trying to talk to the people that only will go to see the World Cup once every 4 years. Not everybody that is watching a World Cup, they've been watching every single game between the World Cups. You know what I mean? They are people that they love the soccer, and you have to pay attention to that audience too. You can only count on the people that they will dissect, the strategies. There are people that love the football just to go sit down and watch the game. And I think, I don't think I'm wrong, that a high percentage of the people in the stands are like that.
That's right. I appreciate that. I was hoping to get that take from you because it leads me.
I don't say that. I'm sorry, Diego. I don't say that the rest of the people are wrong. I just say that this is my perception,
right?
And I'm trying to identify with that people. That's when many times they say, "Oh, you don't know anything about soccer." Dude, I can sit down with you and talk about soccer for 24 hours straight. I probably know more soccer, and I've been in more stadiums and seen more players than tons and tons of people.
Absolutely.
That's what I like the best. I love it as a fan. I'm not crazy about teaching you everything that I know in strategy because there are people who's doing that every single day in so many channels, in so many networks.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to do something different. That's why, for me, sports and football is entertainment. And when I started my career 10 years ago, I took it like that. And the people thought I was crazy. Oh, you don't love football, as much as many other people. No, that's not true. I love it more than anybody, probably. It's just that I like to go and I like to enjoy the game without having to be paying attention to so much strategy and what are the coaches going to change now and who's going to be in and out. A lot of people sit down and watch the game and try to enjoy it.
Yeah, right. To just enjoy it. I've actually seen that a lot on your Twitter, for example. I know that you're very adamant with saying and replying to people. I respect your opinion. Can you elaborate a little bit more about that too?
In terms of what? I'm sorry.
In terms of having different opinions on, let's say, like a team or Messi, Ronaldo, Messi, Maradona. How do you answer those kinds of debates, for example?
Yeah. You see, there are some people that I'm really tired of opening the Twitter many times, and you have to hate Cristiano Ronaldo to make sure that they know that you love Messi, or you have to hate Messi in order. And then there's a lot of friends of mine that and they're also colleagues and working with me, and they used to work with me also, and they're working with me right now. That you open their Twitters and they say, "Oh, of course, El Enano desapareció and he didn't play good." All right, dude. I mean, come on. The guy's been winning so many things for so many years. Oh, I'm Argentinian. I'm also disappointed that that we still didn't win anything big with Messi. But it's not only Messi's fault. I mean, if it would be tennis, I would say, okay, it's Messi's fault because it's 1 against 1. When you have 11, if you are the best player in the world, you still need people around you. And there is so many things that they can go wrong in a match or in a World Cup or in any kind of tournaments. So I'm a little bit sick and tired of the people that they have to put down Messi just to say that they love Cristiano Ronaldo, or they have to put down Guardiola because Mourinho for them is better, come on, dude, enjoy. There are many people that they are asset. They're asset. That's why I unfollow many people because I'm tired of that. Come on, enjoy them both. I'm Argentinian. I want Messi to win everything, and even though I'm not a Barcelona fan, but I like him to be happy because he's a great player. But when I see Ronaldo, I say, gee, he's great. He's really a good player. That's it. I don't need to badmouth Ronaldo just to say that I like Messi.
Well, that's the reason we started Benchwarmers FC and Benchwarmers a channel, because it was a place where we could all have these debates. This whole channel started from one night where we all got pretty drunk out in the Poconos in a hot tub.
Oh, wait. I know the Poconos and I know the hot tubs, man. I used to go with my girlfriends back in the 80s. Don't tell me that you were all in the hot tub together getting drunk. That's getting dangerous.
Wonderful. All the girlfriends were there, and then we started talking soccer, and they all left, and we all stayed together till about 6 a.m. borrachos.
I was not there.
Pero de ahí empezó este canal. Ahí empezó y dijimos, that's it. This is what people want to hear. This is the entertainment. And everybody's going to have their own opinion, and we all have to listen to it. But we all can't be wrong, and we all can't be right. We just have to enjoy our opinions and enjoy the entertainment. And it's so toxic. On Twitter, I can't get on Twitter. It's toxic. It's just everybody is just out there to spew hate. At the end of the day, Messi and Ronaldo are both the best in the world. I'm a Messi fan personally, but al final del día, they're both getting old, and neither one of them is in the final right now. So maybe it's time. It's over. It's time to move on to the next guy.
I understand the idea of many of the sports shows trying to make 4 or 5 people screaming at each other and trying to tell them that they are right. I think that somehow there is audience for that. So it's fine. It's just that it's not my cup of tea, and I respect everyone, and if there are TV shows or radio shows that there are people screaming at each other, and they told me many times that there is all theater, there is all acting, just to create a controversy and get people call in, and okay, I respect them. I have nothing to say that is wrong about it. It's just that it's not my style. That's it.
I have one question then.
And I'm sorry. They didn't respect me in the beginning because they thought I was too crazy, and because I was having fun, and because it was, for me, football was entertaining, and because I was looking at the positive things instead of only the bad things. Remember when the MLS started? I have so many colleagues. Oh, the stadiums are bad. Oh, the players are bad. Oh, the referees are bad. Of course, everything was bad. Okay, you do that. I'm trying to see what are the positive points of that. So I respect you, and and try to respect my opinion. But it's not always like that, because I think that many people, like I said, many people on TV, on radio, they try to preach, and they try to show the audience that they are masters, professors of soccer, and they know more than anything. And sometimes, for me, they come across like that.
Presidente, you were right though. Si se da cuenta, Tyler Adams was in the semifinals, Red Bull kid coming out from Jersey, and then you have Alphonso Davies from Vancouver making it to Bayern Munich. It took 20 years, but they got there. Now they're in the Champions League finals. So absolutely, the league's there. You were right. Just had to look at the positive side.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. It's difficult for a new league to be, to make it from one day to another. And of course, there's going to be wrong things in everything. And like I said, I respect if you want to go and poke at the things that are wrong. You would probably find things that are wrong in every aspect of life. For me, it was always my career on television and radio and internet and everything. It was to looking for positive things. That's all.
That's fantastic. I have a question though for you as a fan, Presidente. As a fan, you mentioned and you brought up Messi and Ronaldo. So I want to ask you, as a fan of Messi, I would like to give you a would you rather question. Let's see how you do with a question like this. Would you rather Lionel Messi win the next 3 Champions Leagues uncontested, or over the World Cup in 2022?
The World Cup, man. I don't care about the Champions League. That's an easy question. I don't care about the Champions League for him. I want him to win anything with the national team. I will settle for the Copa America.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Está
difícil, está difícil. Y es que no le tienen equipo, man. No le tienen equipo.
Well,
he's only getting older.
I know. It's let me tell you, it's not easy to win these big tournaments. Like I said, so many things could happen. Injuries. Look at that. I remember you were very young, but I remember in 1990, we were very lucky to reach the final with Argentina. And then when we get to the final, we have so many players that they were injured or they have the red card that he couldn't play on the final, like Canilla. Maradona was injured and he still had to play. And sometimes you need a little luck at the end of the day. What other one? What about the 2 Copa Americas that Chile won in penalties?
Yeah,
I mean, come on. The chances are like you might win one of those. I mean, you can't lose all the time, and unfortunately, it happens.
Back to back.
It happens.
Yeah.
So,
back to back, they won it, and I mean, you say that, but then I think back, and you look at the Champions League. Real Madrid won it back to back 3 times.
Yeah.
So frustrating. It's like, is it really that it's not that difficult to win, or are they just that good? You know what I mean? And I can't stand saying that. I'm a Barca fan, I'm a Liverpool fan, and having just Real Madrid and of course everybody else here is a Real Madrid fan.
Well, especially when when the hated team wins, you think that are they really that good? some teams are prepared for specific tournaments, and that's a perfect example with Real Madrid. They are, they are always trying to get the orejona, and that's what happens. Sometimes you got a great team, you got a great investment, you got a great coach, and it happens. Not all the times.
Oh, nothing goes wrong for them ever. I mean, this year they didn't win La Orejona, but they take La Liga. It's like, come on, something has to go wrong for them. But no.
Well, you can't expect them to go wrong in everything because they are a great team and they have a lot of great players. So usually, out of the three, the Copa del Rey, the Champions, and the Liga, I will say that they have a lot of numbers on the draw to win at least one.
Sí, Barcelona no se llevó nada. No, hombre.
No, but Barcelona got a lot of problems. Not only with the players, with all the people on the board, with Avidal as a sports director. Everything was a mess.
Ronald Koeman, what do you think?
I don't know, man.
Come on, Presidente. I was looking for hope. You were saying right now, you give hope. You look at the positive side.
No, yeah. But the thing is that
positive side. They got a coach.
No, they don't do the right thing. Look at this. I don't think that changing coaches every year because they don't win is gonna be the solution. I mean, bring Valverde, get out of Valverde. Bring Setien, get out of Setien. Bring Koeman. If they don't win next year, get out of Koeman. It's difficult like this, man.
Yeah. Entonces, ¿qué? ¿Se debe quedar Messi ahí? Should Messi move on, or should?
I will say he will stay. I will say he will stay at least for another year. I think he's gonna give the chance for Koeman. Koeman is an ex-player from Barcelona, an ex-coach. I think he got a lot of things to offer to the team more than per se Setien or Valverde. But I think that Messi will stay at least another year.
Do you see him leaving though? Like after a year, if things go wrong?
The chances that things go wrong, they are very high.
Yeah,
they're very high because, like I said, it's not only the problem of one particular aspect with the team, with the franchise. It's a lot of things that they had to change, and sometimes it's not easy to change. The board, the president, the coach, the technical director, the players that are old, the players that they don't belong, the players that don't want to be there anymore. So in 1 year, it might not be great results.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, I want to have that conversation with you, but it's just going to extend this by at least 2 hours. So maybe for another night.
Diego. That's a good mark. It's a good mark. Very much for tuning in with us. We've had a wonderful time, a fantastic time listening to the life stories of El Presidente Fiore, an iconic figure in sports broadcasting for the Latino community and now for the English-speaking community too, as we saw with his coverage on Fox. He spent a fantastic time with us speaking with Edgar, Ricky in the studio. Also, a shout out to Marco, who's been doing all the production behind the scenes work. My name is Diego. These are the Benchwarmers.
And the bench, with the boys in the bench, they always won.
Yes, sir.
Ciao, ciao,
Presidente. Cuídate, hermano.
Cuídate.
Gracias, que Dios los bendiga.
Muchas gracias. Igual.
Hablamos pronto.